gentlemen, welcome to the main event. Let's get ready to rumble!
Real men of valor, we stand firm and rise. For this truth, we put our lives on the line. We're prepared for war, fearing no confrontation. We hit them highways and byways to wake up the whole nation.
You can't obviously believe that Watchmen, Yahoo, and Deborah did not pay me to do the intro for Whited Out 4 to deceive the masses. The true Israelites are the so-called blacks, so-called Hispanics and Native Americans scattered throughout the earth. The Judah team has an agenda to make all the tribes Hamite. Matthew 24:4 says, "To take heed that no man deceive you." Oh. And I'm not really Jesus.
I didn't have a job at first, so I was able to stay at home and homeschool with the children. But then I did get a job. And he encouraged me to get a job so that I can help out financially or whatever around the house.
Was you single? Was you married when you first came in?
No, I was single. Okay, well, married according to the word, yeah, I was married to this guy. But he was a non-believer, and when I was fellowshipping with him, they were pretty much saying, if he's not going to come into the way, then you need to, separate from him. And so that's what I pretty much did. Maybe 3 months after fellowship with him, I separated from the guy.
You're looking for a husband.
Eric Gonzalez tried to take his wife and his children from him.
But you don't want to hear that.
And I'm just going to put it like that. But it's, we're going to expose you. I'm already exposed. I'm out in the open for everybody to see exactly what I'm doing.
Take that, Puff Daddy ASAP.
My wife. We got married fast and I'll divorce you fast. We got married fast and I'll divorce you fast. We got married fast and I'll divorce you fast. You don't need to know all that. So anyway, I want your ass.
Was anybody want EBT or public assistance or any type of help from the government? Because he'll make these statements about camps and they don't got no money, broke, this, that, and the third, and depend on the government. Is there any case where anybody on the land was having services from the government?
Yes.
Standing on the street corner, cussing people out, cussing other nations out and stuff, and then putting an offering plate or a hat down or something like that, expecting somebody to throw some money in there because you're too damn lazy to work, and you're on welfare, and you're on EBT and every damn thing else and stuff. Is EBT and EBT and EBT and every damn thing else and stuff. Is EBT and every damn thing else.
I'm something like a murderer. I'm something like a murderer. I'm something like a murderer. Take that, Puff Daddy ASAP. I'm something like a burglar. Take that, Puff Daddy ASAP. 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 Intern to the top. Now they call me president Surround. You wasn't trying to let me in. I'm ripping off the locks. Such a bad boy. Feel like a sign, Biggie. The words I ran the city. Bitches whisper Diddy. Bitch, I did a lot. I'm such a young jock. Took Jenny from the block. Now champagne on the yacht. They call me Showboat. attracting all these bad, bad bitches with my uncle alone. Afro pick, my nigga, call me Puffy Combs. It's Diddy, you know I run the city. Bitches whisper Diddy, bitch I run the city. Oh, I'm something like a murderer, murderer. Take that, Puff Daddy, ASAP. I'm something like a burglar, burglar. Take that, Puff Daddy, ASAP. 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 Take that, Puff Daddy, ASAP.
And I know my children, I know you talking about my pops like that, but it is what it is. He's a heathen in my eyes. What he's doing as far as building Sabbath community, he ain't no different than the Amish community as well as the Christian pastor. Ain't no difference. So because he's doing that, because the Christian people have, you know, multiple churches, GD Jakes has all these churches, and Creflo Dollar got all these churches, I should go and esteem them because they got that? Like really? No, that ain't gonna happen. So the same way, I'm not fond of Creflo Dollar, I'm not fond of, what's his name, TD Jake. I'm definitely not fond of a Christian Amish community person claiming to be an Israelite. That's not going to happen. As far as my ex-wife, I feel this journey has allowed me to understand and see her as, you know, of another nation, not of a bloodline Israelite.
Some viewers may find the following video disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
Yeah, I'm here. Hold on 1 second, brother, because I have 3 people on the other line. I'm gonna tell them that I'm on the other line. They having a conversation anyway. Hold on 1 second. Hey, Salakia, brothers. My meeting is on the other line. I'm not hanging up, so y'all can still talk, but I'm gonna be on the other line. All right.
Okay. I'm sure it'll be myself, but yeah, all right, no problem. No problem.
Shalom, sis. How you doing, Pastor Tatum? Shalom. How you doing, sister?
I'm doing well.
All praise and glory to the Most High. I'm a horror call. Bunya Shala, I say in my videos. That just means son of Israel. I've been working, doing some videos concerning exposing what they call exposed videos concerning the Watchmen and the horror or the Bora, and then Pastor Dowell, you know what I'm saying, and that's where we at with that. And Pastor Tatum informed me that that you have a great testimony and experience being with them for a number of years. And we definitely trying to warn Yasha Allah, because I have a different audience, you know what I'm saying, of Hebrews, you know what I'm saying, like what they call me, the camp. They call us camps, okay? So there's we all Hebrew Israelites, we all sons of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, okay? But we have a different audience where our audience is going to be more cutthroat, like, you run off, they're going to blow you up. It's, straight up like that. You know what I'm saying? Plus, a lot of people coming through the camp anyway, and then they migrate to wherever else. So it's a good platform to warn on both sides. You see what I'm saying? So we definitely want to get your honest testimony concerning your experience. And, I'll let you take the platform, introduce yourself, and I'm just here to listen. If I have any questions, I'll just ask. So, let me ask you a question. How long you been in the truth, sister?
I have been through since June of 2014, so 3 years.
Okay, 3 years. And how did you hear about the Hebrew Israelites, us being Hebrew Israelites?
My friend who was my best friend for since high school, since middle school, we've been friends for like 17 years. She had got involved in a truth. She was Dowell, and she was fellowshipping with an assembly in Kansas City who all listened to Dowell. And so she would, she invited me to come one time. And so I came to their home fellowship and, sat down with the saints. We had watched Dowell, came off pretty harsh the first time I listened to him. But afterwards, the elder of that congregation at the time, he pretty much broke down some scriptures and everything that had to do with, being in the way, being in the truth, and, separating it from Christianity. And so, I just started fellowshipping with them starting in June of 2014.
I'm sorry. All right. I'm sorry, sis. So you came in the truth 3 years ago, and it was a friend of yours that introduced you to the truth, and they introduced you to Pastor Dowell.
Right.
All right. Okay. So that's the gate. I mean, in Israel, there's plenty of gates. You got people that's coming through various different, congregations and schools or assemblies. You know what I'm saying? So, so what was your experience with Straitway? Was you single? Was you married when you first came in?
No, I was single. Okay, well, married according to the word, yeah, I was married to this guy. But he was a non-believer, and when I was fellowshipping with him, they were pretty much saying, if he's not going to come into the way, then you need to, separate from him. And so that's what I pretty much did. Maybe 3 months after fellowship with him, I separated from the guy.
So, Pastor Dowell or Pastor Corey told you that once you heard the truth, if your husband you was with, your man that you was with, if he don't accept the truth, you can leave him.
Yeah, pretty much, yep.
Well, that's not the scripture, first of all. That's still your husband, regardless. You know what I'm saying? Like, our elders told us those different things back in the days, and I felt it was always wrong. Like, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Because regardless of the fact, if he's an unbeliever or not, he's still a Hebrew Israelite. You know what I'm saying? You still his woman. So the thing is, the scripture says, if you come in the truth, 1 Corinthians 7 speaks about coming into the truth, and you have a husband that believeth not, right? Okay, but he be pleased to dwell with you, put him not away. You see what I'm saying? But if he leave, then it's not on you. You see what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Because it's not like you're going to get an unbelieving husband, because then you're going to be unequally yoked, right? So that's talking about when two people somebody wake up into this truth, and the other partner have not accepted it, and they're not pleased to be with you, and they decide to leave, then that's not on you. But for them to tell you, oh, you're a Hebrew Israelite today, or you with a man, you with your husband or your man, all right, peace to him, and you come be with us. That's off, man. That's off. You can't even do heathens like that. Like, how you gonna? But I just want to throw that out there. Like, that's off. You know what I'm saying? He got to leave you because he's not agreeing with your belief system. So he make the decision and be like, yo, I'm out of here. I can't deal with you. You crazy. You bugging out. This is not what I'm at. This is not the person I marry. So peace out. But if he be pleased to dwell with you and he love you and y'all got family and all that, you know what I'm saying? He's not harassing you and stuff like that, letting you be you, then there's no way some man can say you can leave him just because he don't believe he's a Hebrew Israelite. You see what I'm saying? And that's how they catch a lot of sisters out there like that. A lot of sisters that come to the truth, they catch them out like that. Not just no pastor down, it's brothers, period. You see what I'm saying? So I just wanted to make that statement, sis. But go ahead.
1 Corinthians.
And unto the married I command, yet not I, but the Lord, let not the wife depart from her husband. Let not the wife depart from her husband. But, and if she depart, let her remain unmarried, or be reconciled to her husband. And let not the husband put away his wife. But to the rest speak I, not the Lord. If any brother hath a wife that believeth not, and she be pleased to dwell with him, let him not put her away. And the woman which hath an husband that believeth not, and if he be pleased to dwell with her, let her not leave him. For the unbelieving husband is sanctified by the wife, and the unbelieving wife is sanctified by the husband. Else were your children unclean, but now are they holy. But if the unbelieving depart, let him depart. A brother or a sister is not under bondage in such cases, but God hath called us to peace. For what knowest thou, O wife, whether thou shalt save thy husband? Or how knowest thou, O man, whether thou shalt save thy wife?
Yeah, so pretty much, they use the scripture in Esdras talking about put away your strange wives, meaning about, being a strange husband or whatever. I don't know, that's the scripture that they use.
Right. They're going to bend that scripture and make the man a heathen. You know what I'm saying? They're going to make the man a heathen just because they want, like, Quabah. That's all it comes down to. You know what I'm saying? They're going to make the brother a heathen, man. You see what I'm saying? So what if the brother wake up in the truth next year? Then what? You see what I'm saying? You see? So you got to let them leave or whatever the case is. You see what I'm saying? But, people make decisions, people do things, and that's just what it is.
Later with the questions, though.
Yeah. So, all right. So they using these scriptures. We got that. We see that they, trying to, get these women seem like. So, what was your experience when did you stay on the property with them? You became a resident. Okay. You became a.
I didn't live at Straitway in Tennessee. But after fellowship with them for like a year and a half, the congregation in Kansas City, they decided to move into a large home so that, safe to stay on the land or stay in one household together. And I did partake in that. I moved in with Pastor Corey and his wife and children. My friend who had introduced to the truth, her husband and her children. And then it was a couple of other single brothers who lived there also.
Okay. All right.
And me and my daughter. And I lived with them in that household for like almost 2 years.
Okay. So with that, how was that experience? Like, because I know that's a formula that I've seen work where people be able to pull resources together and accumulate a lot of money and be able to purchase land or purchase vehicles or whatever the case is, stuff like that, and then branch out and get a house or a trailer, stuff like that. So how was that experience? Everybody's experience is different now.
Yeah, that's very true. To me, there was a lot of, I don't know what you call it. It seemed like they were trying to work towards purchasing land and getting land, but it seemed like everybody that was involved in the congregation had their own issues and problems, financial burdens and things like that, where they wasn't able to chip in their portion or their part towards the land or whatever. And then those of us who was living in the house, the men especially, most of their money was going to pay the bill for the house. So there was not really any extra money out of their own pockets that they would be able to contribute towards this land that we were supposed to be getting. But that was the goal of us all moving in together so we can, clear our money together and save money to purchase land. And I didn't have a job at first, so I was able to stay at home and homeschool with the children. But then I did get a job, and he encouraged me to get a job out so that I can help out financially or whatever around the house. And so I did take up a job where I would be working 10-hour shifts at this warehouse, and let's see, I started working there like maybe a year after we moved in, and basically my check wasn't huge, and it was me and my daughter that I was covering, so they would have me pay, you know, some money for her going to hospital. They would have me pay money for, you know, a little bit of the bills and groceries at the house, and they would also have me contribute towards what they call the progression plan, which is that's where the money was supposed to go into a pot. Everybody contribute what they can to a pot, and that money was supposed to be going towards getting land. And my portion was $400, and I think my portion was like the lowest out of everybody.
Okay.
And you know, so I mean, it was okay. You know, it went like it was supposed to go. But like I was saying, all the saints wasn't really on one accord when it came to that. You know, we had the house that we had was like an hour outside of the city, away from the rest of the saints, so they will be required to travel an hour every Sabbath, every first day, and sometimes throughout the week to come out to their house and help us with gardening and cleaning and whatever was required, you know, coming out for the Sabbath. Every Sabbath, they would drive an hour there and an hour back home or whatever. Yeah, I mean, that was pretty much.
Was it? Yes. Was anybody want EBT or public assistance or any type of help from the government? Because he make these statements about camps and they don't got no money, broke this, that, and the third, and depend on the government. Is there any case where anybody on the land was having services from the government?
Yes.
You know, standing on the street corner, cussing people out, cussing other nations out and stuff, and then putting an offering plate or a hat down or something like that, expecting somebody to throw some money in there because you're too damn lazy to work, and you're on welfare, and you're on EBT and every damn thing else and stuff. Is EBT and EBT and EBT and every damn thing else and stuff. Is EBT and every damn thing else and stuff. Is
Yes.
The friend that had brought me in, she actually was on food stamps or EBT or whatever. And she had added me and my daughter's name to it when I wasn't working, so we were getting like $900 a month in EBT.
Wow. So he makes statements about people, brothers, about people using EBT and getting assistance from the government, whatever the case is. But there's people in his congregation getting assistance, and I'm sure you wasn't the only one. You know, I'm sure that you wasn't the only one because you just mentioned you and another young lady, whatever case. $900. That's a nice chunk of change a month for some food. You eating good. $900, boy, you balling. You know what I'm saying? Balling. $900 a month for food stamps, and you get all kind of discounts. You don't get no taxes, everything. You know what I'm saying? So if you got if you got more than this, and if it's just 2 of y'all, 3 of y'all, and if they got a whole bunch of people out there getting them those stamps, you see what I'm saying? Then y'all really rocking. And see, and my thing is this. This system owes us everything. The world belongs to us. So I'm gonna make somebody feel bad because they supplanting Esau or supplanting this government to get money that they owe us anyway. That's nothing.
Right.
For you to even make a statement about using the government. Why not? They used us for free labor for hundreds of years. What's wrong with you? You see what I'm saying? What kind of thinking is that? If I can spoil you my enemies, I'm going to spoil you them. They spoiled us, so why I'm not going to spoil you them?
Chapter 30. Therefore, all they that devour thee shall be devoured, and all thine adversaries, every one of them, shall go into captivity. And they that spoil thee shall be a spoil, and all that prey upon thee will I give for a prey.
Don't be afraid, sister. Don't be afraid to speak.
I'm not afraid. I just can't think of nothing offhand. I don't know if you had anything that you heard about that I could attest to, but I can't think of nothing.
I mean, you've been there 3 years ago. Was he all right? 3 years ago. You had Elder Doug and Elder Fox still on the property, because he said in the video that that the white he believed that Esau was the Europeans. Now I may not be the smartest person on the planet Earth, but I think Europeans are Elder Doug, Elder Fox, Sister Ashley, and them. So now he switched it, and now he's saying something different. You see what I'm saying? And, I'm not going to knock you brothers and sisters for coming through that gate. The Most High used certain brothers to bring them through a certain gate for a particular reason. I think he grabs a certain type of audience. I think you can correct me if I'm wrong, like a lot of military or police or people that have been in law enforcement or military. That's what I see. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that's the whole thing, but I see he gets a certain crowd, So how was it being on a land where they had European people there? Did y'all have European people on past the what's his name, Corey, plantation?
No, I don't think there was one white brother. He would travel from Iowa. He would come and bring stuff, and he would contribute a lot. But I think he was the only one that was consistently fellowshipping with us. Only one. Everybody else was,
So he was contributing. So as long as you contribute, you can be an Israelite. That's what you're trying to tell me. I mean, is this so much hypocrisy that is this ridiculous? I understand. You know what I'm saying? I really don't. I mean, I understand. I'm just being, it's like how we come into an awakening where it's clear in the Bible that the Most High separate us from all people. He says it over and over and over in the scriptures. Is redundant. You see what I'm saying? And for him to be quoting second Esdras is separating from the heathens, but you got the heathens. You know what I'm saying? How you gonna quote Esdras separating from the strange women or whatever the case is, families, but then you got strangers on the property? Am I missing something here? Like, that's hypocrisy. I mean, I don't see how you say one thing, but it's okay to do it over here with that. So we supposed to separate from the strangers. You using Esdras, then why is you have strangers on the land, and why you have them as elders? Where in the scripture was a heathen an elder of Israel? I need a scripture for that. I need a scripture for that. Okay, these people are making stuff up. Okay, and I already know why, because one thing what white people would do is they will come with their credit, they will come with their checkbook, they will come with their assets, and they will blow your little thick shing ding up. Because Negroes, for some reason, when they come into the awakening of the Most High, they become stingylites. Okay, you in the Christian Catholic Church, you know you got to give up. You gonna give up your tithes and offering if there's only one pack of meat in the freezer, like my grandma used to do. But now you come into the awakening of being a Hebrew Israelite. Oh, alms is, I don't gotta do no tithes and alms no more. You know I ain't trying to give these Hebrews nothing. You see what I'm saying? They don't want to give nothing when they come in this truth. And it's ridiculous how you support the lies But then when it comes to the truth, you don't want to support that. And there's a tons of scripture in there where it tells you supposed to give alms. Period. I mean, even Paul said, but the first day of the week, man, you better have something for me. You see what I'm saying? So if you're trying to make your thing pop, then you have to do a lot of compromising because you're going to need money. The scripture says money answers all things. You see what I'm saying? So if you're trying to build a strong ministry and have something for the people and for yourself, because the scripture says the laborer is worthy of his meat. I don't know where they get that, that you don't supposed to be compensated or taken care of if you're a minister of this truth. We're not talking about a brother that's popped up and say, oh yeah, I'm a Hebrew Israelite, I'm a teacher, and he sits on his behind and don't do a damn thing. We're not talking about the dude that came in yesterday, ain't got no zeal. And I'm talking about a brother that's dedicated to the ministry. The people supposed to be looking out for the brother. You see what I'm saying? So he can really do more of the work. But when you come in this truth, they don't support. So what these dudes do is they compromise the word. Either they're going to compromise the word for the women, right? Because you know the women going to bring the money. Okay? Brother's going to look at you funny. Okay? First, they're going to look at you funny. You ask for what? Who? You see what I'm saying? But the women, if they like you and they like the way you sound and whatever the case is, they're going to give them arms and ties and whatever the case is. You see what I'm saying? But you got to make sure you water down the doctrine, though, because, you start talking about polygamy. Oh, my goodness. Polygamy. I don't know if I'm going to be giving you any of my arms. You see what I'm saying? There's a lot of compromise you got to do. You can't be bringing out them raw scriptures where really expose the women versus the scriptures they don't pull in the church. See? When you start going into Apocrypha and you start going into Proverbs, let's talk about the woman mouth, and you start hitting with them hardcore scripts up there, you're going to run some people away. So there's a lot of compromise I have seen through Israel, and I'm talking about coming from me being in a camp and brothers that came up in the camp, and now they have turned straight Christian. They turned straight Christian. They compromise the scriptures now. They saying things they didn't come up learning and all of that, just so they can gain money. Ain't nobody gonna tell me no different. So what I see on Dowell is, okay, so we're gonna water down the doctrine because we're gonna need some money. And these Negroes, for some reason, they become vocalites when they come in this truth. They don't want to give up nothing. So we're going to have to get us some Elder Dogs, some Ashley, some Foxes, and whatever else that we got to get up in here to make sure it help us move forward in our agenda. You see what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Because you cannot prove in the scriptures that you're supposed to be having Gentiles amongst you. I mean, if you're trying to make your own little promised land, right? Well, the Most High told us to kill everybody. He said, kill everybody. Don't leave none of the heathens. So how you claiming the rehearsal of righteous acts? You bringing the heathens to the land. And then you giving them positions over the sons and daughters of the Most High. You cannot prove that in the scriptures. I don't care how many fake Gentile lessons he do. Because his doctrine is bogus. It's ridiculous. It's elementary to me. You know what I'm saying? He's like a pastor. Like he just talk. That's all I see him do is talk and try to, act like he's intelligent when he's not. You see what I'm saying? So, you bigging up all this material stuff when the scripture said that Hamashiach Yahushua was rich, but he became poor for your sakes. So by you boasting and bragging about money and material things, I didn't hear that all disciples do that. Yahushua, Hamashiach said the foxes have holes and the birds have nests, but the Son of Man had no place to rest. What are you talking about? He riding around a coat with a donkey. Peter was like, Lord, man, let me holler at you. Let me holler at you right quick. Because, we forsook all and followed you. What you gonna get for doing this, man? You know there was some Negroes, man. You know there was some Negroes, because they be like, wait a minute now. Okay, we walking around with 2 fish and a loaf of bread. Like, this is not working right here. We gotta split it in half. But these people up there trying to use this bait to allure people that they're so righteous and holy because they got material possessions? And you both was there, so why you not there? If it was so great and holy, then why you not there? Why did I hear, sister, that you found out that you was in a cult? What made you think and feel that you was now in a cult?